very white. Didn't look like me. Green eyes, didn't look like me. That's okay. And we're the adults in the family looking at each other. Claudia? Yeah, we only knew one Claudia from the agency. Really? When? Oh, 2 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks. We can do that. It's great. 2 days later. Well, the foster family's we're getting a little attached to him. And we're thinking maybe we'll bring him the weekend. This is the Monday. We'll bring him the weekend. Okay, yeah, we can be ready. And Tuesday morning, about 7:30 in the morning, I just left town. I wanted to answer the phone. Hi, Claudia. Today, at 6? I was going to be out of town till 7. So we had this little bundle coming living with us. And I heard my mother saying over and over, if you don't have drugs or weapons. I was 48. First time child of a little tiny faith. I'd always mourned not being able to bring people home because I didn't feel safe. But what God did with that?
Excited about what God is doing even in times like these. I know a few days ago, a person lost their zeal and they kind of were wondering what kind of leadership are we going to have for our country. But it's just God's divine plan that these two congregations came together with refreshing fire conference. So it helps us to understand and realize that God has a plan and a purpose for all things. It's just uncanny how God puts things together during a time when people are ready to just give up. Even in our country, we have a refreshing fire conference going on right now in our city. But to show that God knows what we need. Amen. He already had this plan. Because somebody was low in spirit, but then they heard about a refreshing fire conference going on. The refreshing fire comes from God. Now we're talking about healthy leaders and healthy relationships.
How could we ever hope to have the heart of Jesus? Well, here's the good news. Here's the good news. John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him should not perish." That word in the Greek means to be excluded from the Messianic kingdom. So whoever believes is not excluded from the Messianic kingdom, but will have everlasting life. John 14 and verse 23 says, "If anyone loves me, he will obey my teaching. My Father will love him, and we will come to him and make our home with him." 1 Corinthians 3:16 says, "Don't you know that you yourselves are God's temple and that God's Spirit lives in you? So you are Bethel, the house of God." Romans 5 and verse 5 says, "God has poured out his love into our hearts by the Holy Spirit whom he has given us." So it's in there. You just got to activate it and release it, see? And so here's the good news. When you and I are born again, we are given the heart of Christ. See? So if you have given your life to Jesus, then Jesus has given himself to you. He has made your heart his home. You are Bethel. And so Paul said it best in Galatians 2 and verse 20. He said, "Christ lives in me." And so at the risk of repeating myself, let me repeat myself. If you and I have given our life to Jesus, then he has given his life to us. We just need to believe it. Because we're not going to be able to leave from this place and do the stuff that we need to do for a hurting, broken, lost, and dying world if we don't believe it. He has moved in and unpacked his bags, and he is ready to change you day by day, encounter by encounter, challenge by challenge, into his likeness from one degree of glory to another. That's why you're going through what you're going through. He's trying to change you from one degree to another into his likeness, see? And so Paul puts it like this in the New Living Translation: "Strange as it seems, we Christians actually do have within us a portion of the very thoughts and mind of Christ."
If you don't have a strategy for your website, you're going to do this thing. You're going to say, "I want my website to look better." And you're going to go from one website and go, "Oh, I like that." And you pick that. And then you're going to go to another website, you're going to pick this. And you're going to pick this and try to add it all to your website.